Hi, welcome to Robyn's Roost. Today I'm going to share with you a card that doesn't really have any techniques, which I usually do. It's just kind of a fun card using some of the new Sale-a-bration items that are coming out on January 5th. I grew up in northern Minnesota near the town of Ely, and blueberries I just have a lot of fond memories of picking blueberries. My favorite memory is one time we were out at my grandparents' cabin and we filled every single container we had with us with blueberries, roasters, buckets, everything we had. And that night I can remember as a child laying in the bunk beds out there, and all I could see when I shut my eyes was these huge blueberries. So I had to share a card with you with these blueberries. Now, this stamp set is called Berry Blessings, and it comes with this beautiful Berry Delight paper, and you get both items free with a $100 purchase during celebration. That's just huge. I mean, this is 13, I believe it's 13 stamps in here plus the paper for free. So check it out. There's a matching stamp set in the mini catalog, so it has a punch that goes with it, and I do not have that yet, but it is on my wish list. So think about that and take a look at it. So let us flip the camera down and start working on this card. So I have a whole pile of bits and pieces here because I am actually going to make a bunch of these cards and send to some of my Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. We do what's called a swap, where we make cards and send to each other. So I send out 7 cards and I will get 7 cards. And they're all going to be cards from the Sale-a-bration catalog items. So I will be sharing those with you probably in the next couple of weeks. So I wanted to start. The card base that I'm using is Night of Navy, and it is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. Just kind of our standard card base. And then I've taken a piece of Balmy Blue, and this is cut to 5 1/4 by 4, so just a 1/4 inch smaller on each side. And it is run through the embossing, my cut and emboss machine, with the Painted Textures 3D embossing folder. And this is also new in the mini catalog. It's a fun, it reminds me of like stucco on a house, houses that have stucco. So that is what I've done with this layer. And then I have a piece of Whisper White that is cut a 1/4 inch smaller. So this is 3 3/4 by 5, and that's what we're going to do our stamping on. I'll keep this out, put those over there. I'm sure I'll lose something in the midst of all this. And actually this isn't our layer we're doing our stamping on. This is but this is the inside of the card. Here is our layer that we're going to be stamping for our centerpiece, and it is a Whisper White piece that is 2 3/4, and then we're going to layer this on to a 3-inch square that has been cut with the stitched rectangular frames. Now you'll notice it's a square, so in order to do this, I actually these were left over from another project, and they were a rectangle. And I just put my die back on here again and ran it through and cut it to the length I needed for my square. Or you could just go ahead and cut 3-inch square out of the Just Jade paper. And then I have another 3-inch square cut from the Night of Navy. So we're going to kitty wampus this one and then put this one on like this. So let's start on our stamping. So for the inside of the card, it's pretty much going to be the same stamping that we're doing for the for our main piece here. So we're going to start with some just tuxedo black, and we're going to do, oops, wrong stamp, and we're going to do the outline stamp. So this is the one that just has the outline. We're going to do our leaves. So we want to do leaves here, leaves coming down here, so kind of from each corner. And we'll do the same thing on our piece for the front, only we might want to leave it up a little higher. You know what, to be sure that we're leaving ourselves enough room, let us stamp the greeting first. We're going to do the wishing you the very best down here on the bottom. That way we know it won't be too far down. Okay, and we're just going to go like this. And these ones are probably going to overlap a hair. We can kind of go like this on this one. Maybe... there. Okay, now let us stamp our blueberries, and we're also going to stamp the outline of these in the basic, or the tuxedo black. And these you're just going to try to line them up so they look like they're stuck onto the branches. Okay, I should have done a little Okay, now I have these too close, so this overlaps. So I'm going to go ahead and start another one. See, even when you do this all of the time, you screw up. So don't worry about it. There's two sides to the paper, but we're going to start on another one, and I'm going to see if I can't revive that one. So I think what I need to do is make that leaf more straight so it doesn't run into the other berries. But maybe, yeah, let's just put it like this. See, I screwed up so that when you do the card, you won't do that. And then we're going to run this one like that. So they're a little bit further away from each other. And then we will go ahead, get our berries on here. Try not to get my head in the camera at the same time, leaving it where you can see it. There. Oh, they are such perfect blueberries. They really, really look like blueberries. Okay, so then we are going to take some Pacific Point, and we'll go ahead and stamp in the color on our blueberries. And these are kind of like the, I'm trying to think what distinctive stamps, where they're a little bit like fuzzy looking, soft. So they look like they're a real image. So they have darker areas and lighter areas. And we're going to see what this one looks like. We might be able to save that. Okay, and then we'll do our insides. You can see I kind of got off a little bit on that one. Let's see if we can get it a little bit better. Okay, then we need our, oops, close this. We're going to use just jade for the leaves. And we need our solid image. And then when we have these overlapping, what we can do, I happen to have one of these from another project I was doing, is you make a little mask out of a sticky note so that you don't stamp over top of it. Let's see how it turned out. If I take an ink pen, I might be able to fix it. Maybe. I have a girlfriend who stamps, and she always says that card's going to her sister. They both stamp and come, so they joke about that. Bad cards that don't turn out go to each other. Now I forgot the greeting for in here. Get out my ink. And this greeting, and all of these stamps are from that free set from Sale-a-bration, the berry blessings. Just gonna go ahead, and this says bountiful blessings. It's kind of pretty. And that's gonna go on the inside. So now all we have to do is assemble our pieces. So this is our inside. And then, let's see, I have some ribbon out here, so I'm guessing I was going to put ribbon on here. So let's go ahead and do our Kitty Wonkus one. And I actually started out designing this card without the, with only the blue layer, Kitty Wonkus. And then I didn't like it. I thought it needed a little bit more. So then I added this layer. Oops. I'm going to tape with my mouse. Oh, for some reason, I'm having a heck of a time seeing if that's straight. Good enough. Okay, and then I have, this is the paper that goes, or one of the designs of the paper that goes with this stamp set that you get for free. They're all berries. There's raspberries and strawberries on there, but they're just gorgeous papers. And then the other side is designs. Now you could use either one here. This would be beautiful with the blueberries, but I just really wanted lots of blueberries to show on this. And it looks like I cut this a hair too big. I'm not sure why I did that. That's what happens when you work with a migraine. Okay. We can always fix too long. Fixing too short is a little bit harder. So then we will just flip it over, nip off the end. Perhaps I cut this layer smaller than I thought. No? Who knows? Oh, for Pete's sakes. I almost forgot a ribbon. Okay, so this is the linen thread, which is my go-to ribbon. I'm not a real big ribbon girl. Oh, we're keeping it on there because we have glue on it, Robyn. Okay, we're just gonna tie a little bow down here if I can do that tonight. That's too loose. Let's try again. Roll up our sleeves. I probably need to take my glasses off. I seem to think better with my glasses off. Okay. Give that a little nip. And tweak our bowl so it's, let's get this on here so I don't stick glue to something. Sometimes bows turn out just right the first time, and sometimes they don't. Okay, then we just need to snip off our ends. Oh, we're missing one thing. We need some gems on here. Now these are the holiday rhinestones, and these blue rhinestones look really pretty. I've kind of gone with the whole blue theme on this card. I've also used the new matte black ones, which I think would be awesome, probably on the raspberries. But I think for the blueberries, I'm liking these blue gems better. So we're just going to pop a couple of these on here to give it a little shine. And I usually like to do 3. There. So hope you've enjoyed this card, and be sure to check out the new mini catalog and these fun Sale-a-bration items that you can get for free when you purchase items out of any of the current catalogs. And do remember to check out the clearance rack. Excuse me. There's usually some great deals to be found there. Hope you have a great day, and if you have any questions, just go ahead and email me, or if you need a mini catalog or a Sale-a-bration catalog, I'd be happy to send one out for you. Thanks and have a great day.